Olili Onwa Isaa is an age-long tradition in Eziagulu of Anambra State in Nigeria.
It is a festival of virility and fertility, bringing home sons and daughters from far and near.
On this day, they give thanks to God for plentiful harvest and progress in the community.
Welcome to a festival celebrating culture and heritage. Welcome to Olili Onwa Isaa.
The ancient town of Aguleri, located on the fringes of the river Omambala, holds huge historical relevance to the Igbos as the place of origin of their progenitor, Eri. Prior to their present expansive geographical migration to different parts of Nigeria, most notably the southeast geopolitical zone. Aside this historical relevance, the festivals of the Aguleri people are rich heritage assets which attracts her offsprings annually from within and beyond the territory of the light of the nation to their homeland, re-establishing their kinship, preserving her cultural identity, entertaining her people, expressing their hospitality and living true to their pride as a food basket of Anambra State. Champions of domestic tourism, Goge Africa, beamed her lens across the Niger and through the well-tarred rural road networks to the valley of Anambra State, documenting a festival celebrating virility, strength, and fertility. The Olili Onwa Isaa is a festival of thanksgiving and reverence, reigniting the traditional kinship ties shared by sons and daughters linked to Eziagulu through fun-filled activities. The first point of call for the planning team, spearheaded by engineer Basil Manafa, was Ubugad, the ancestral palace of the king, His Majesty Eze Chukwemeka Eri, Eze Digbo, Ezeora 34th, Akaji Ofoibo.
Olili Onwa Isaa bụ ovu olili dị n'ime Aguleri. Olili Onwa Isaa bụ dị na Aguleri a. Onwa Isaa bụ dịkwu na Igbo niile, maka Onwa Isaa bụ ovu ọnwa anyị ji emeri iwe nchịkọta ụbọchị. Ọ dị mkpa na onye na-amara maka ya ama maka ya. Olili eji ekpe ekpele na-ekpele Chukwu bụ mmụọ ekpele ka ọ ma na mmụọ ya ka nọ n'ụwa. Ndị ikpechi ekpele na Olili Onwa Isaa bụ meche mmemme ejimale obodo anyị Eziagulu Aguleri. Emeche mmemme abụ niile ibe dị iche na dị n'obodo.
Eze Agụve bụ eze nke abụọ chịrị mba ụwa niile. About 2,960 years gaala aga. Ọ nwụrụ enienya n'ime ediba. Ọmọgwụ mkpụrụ ụbọchị na ovu mbọsị. Ukwu osisi adị n'azụ m kwuo n'ime ahụ. Ndị na-abịa ebe a gụbalị ava dị iche iche. N'ọnụ oyibo va na-akpọ ya Miracle Tree maọbụ Trinity. Mana anyị bụ ndị nọ ebe a bụ ha na-akpọ ya bụ Eze Agụve. Anọnya bụ abịa. Ebe a bụ ebe dị asọ dị egwu. Ka o ji dị asọ bụ na ọ bụ na ị nwere ihe bụ mkpa gị na ebi ebe a kpee ekpele na ihe enwe. Here is Abanaba Izu na Omambala. Abanaba Izu na Omambala is the confluence between Izu and Omambala. We have many confluences like Omambala and the Niger and Benue. But this place is so different with the other ones. Why? The Ezu River is the female river, while the Omambala is the male. And both of them join. At the center of Abanaba Izu na Omambala, you have a pyramid inside there. Ezu is the one darker, while the Omambala is the one looking so white, if you can say white. When we say Aguleri is the ancestral home of the all Igbos, Jukus, Idoma, Tivis, and Benis, it starts here. And this Abanaba Izu na Omambala was the settlement of Eri. Eri, the fifth son of God, God's seventh son of Jacob, Israel.
The village square was a muster point for cultural icons and enthusiasts gathered to catch a glimpse of the activities associated with the festival.
We are the Iyom Aguleri Cultural Group. It comprises of all the Aguleri titled Iyom women. And today is symbolical because in the history of Eze Aguleri, today is marked or tagged as Olili Onwa Isaa is a yearly program. It's a yearly program, and we, as a group and as indigenes of Aguleri, we are here today to celebrate the Olili Onwa Isaa, especially with the Ezeagulu people, with the Ezeagulu clan in Aguleri.
This edition, the first in 50-something years, it's like a trial event, the organization. But what we see right now is going to be very small compared to what's going to happen next year. We have organized a lot of dances this year, but next year we're going to have a 7 days event, 7 days activities, 7 days of full activities, fusion dances for different states, comedians, music, cultural music troops. Even the Anambra State cultural troupe will be coming next year. We have different persons for different places. So next year is going to be incredibly awesome.
It's been a wonderful and successful event. It's something our ancestors have been practicing, and we've been trying to revive it. This is the second time it has held in this century and in this millennium. We thank God it's been a very successful event. We've had more than 1,000 people here today, and we're sure that when we do it next year, much more are going to come.
Witnessing huge influx of indigenes and non-indigenes alike, the entrance of traditional rulers from across the different communes constituting Aguleri, in felicitation with Ezeagulu, were greeted by the vibrant display of cultural troops and masquerades.
Olili Onwa Isaa, which is the celebration of the 7th native month, is actually the time the people of Aguleri will thank God. The time for planting is gone, the harvest is done, and food is plenty. So we celebrate the plentiful food in thanksgiving to the bountiful harvest. It's time to make merry. So in Aguleri is a very important festival where we celebrate the fact that we have abundance in our barns.
This is the time we can buy everything very cheap in Aguleri. Because the fishermen are brought in many different types, different species. The farmers, you can see long and big yams all over.
The Olili Onwa Isaa traditionally is very symbolic in this particular community, Aguleri. So we are intending to use this cultural forum or cultural dance to evangelize, to tell the people of the world what we are doing. Our culture, which is very rich.
The communal Ikenga, the cord of unity binding all sons and daughters of the community, while being lifted around the village, is believed to be responsible for the bountiful harvest and fertility enjoyed by the people.
Central to the celebration of Olili Onwa Isaa is Ikenga. And Ikenga is a totem that reminds us of divine guardianship. And so each time you see the young man lift the Ikenga up around the city, we are only presenting it in acknowledgement of the angel or the spirit of guardianship, collective guardianship for Eziagolo people.
So Ikenga nwa na-enye anyị ọṅụ rine. Also, even when we carry our people believe that this Ikenga and some other masquerade
Thus, though requiring immense strength, its divinely selected carrier must be one of high moral standing.
Ndị na-ebu iche mgbe mbụ na-emebu ka anyị pụtara ụwa bụ eje n'iru nya age grade onye ni kachava nwere akwala ọ bụrụ n'ego no onye ni mali ive dị ive ọdịnala mali ka eji eme ive nya ka a na-atụ.
The deep symbolic traditional rite known by the Agulere people as Obubu Ikenga, revealed through an illustrious son a long time ago, has since then been incorporated as an essential part of this celebration of Thanksgiving, through which the outpouring of ancestral blessing is showered on the people.
Well, Ikenga is Agolo. So the to a man called Olili Onwa in the year 1909. Olili Onwa, in those years, is a very strong, is a very powerful herbalist. The revelation that came to him told him, celebrate this, use your Ikenga to start this, that after the celebration you shall be blessed with children and wealth.
Showcasing the sheer strength of the Agulere people is a wrestling contest by boys and male youth of same age grade, indigenously known as the Mba Ukune. These boys and men lock muscles together in a friendly contest for a bragging right in the record books of strength.
The children that are wrestling, they are normally age mates. You can't match. So, and people from other villages will come and wrestle. Now, if you identify your mate, you wrestle with him. Next year, you wrestle your mate again. You keep on doing that until you people are tired of wrestling.
Reflecting the momentous stature of the event, the rarely seen Mbadike masquerade made its fearsome appearance. Though hardly seen, except in the event of the death of a distinguished son of the community or a major event like the Olili Onwa Isaa, its presence is heralded by a frantic mock dance by youths wielding whips, ribbons fastened to their foreheads in a war fashion, combing round the village in search of the masquerade, walking sporadically in response to the rhythms of the Waike war song. A malevolent masquerade, it can only be seen by male folks of the community, sending the female folks hiding in the comfort of their homes.
What is happening now is what we call Ibuike. So Ibuike is a masquerade that used to celebrate strength, power. So you can see young boys today carrying sticks, flogging themselves, respectfully also, because you have to flog your age mate. You can't flog somebody that is older than you.
Led by a muscularly built man, the masquerade embarks on a walk around the village, making a stop at communal veneration places, paying homage to deceased and living members of the masquerade cult, including the home of the eldest man in the community. Magneting the old and young, Olili Onwa Isaa is indeed not only the tree binding all its branches together, but one of Anambra's emerging heritage potentials, if exploited optimally.
For those of you that like to travel as much as we do, stand by now for travel tips.
Heading for a journey? Here are some packing tips that will change your life. Pack your clothes inside out to avoid stains. Pack 2 tops for every 1 bottom wear. Pack the heaviest items closest to the base of your bag. Put breakables in sacks. Capitalize on empty space. To cap it up, choose a practical suitcase with standout details. Now that you're set, we say bon voyage. Travel Tips has been brought to you in conjunction with Goge Africa Travel Club.
How time flies when you're having fun.
Oh yes, I really loved my stay in Aguleri. I'm sure you did too.
Oh yes.
The food is so delicious. I learned how to cook something new, my secret. So next time we'll show you more places in Aguleri in Anambra State. Until then,
celebrate your culture
and join us in Aguleri next year.
Bye for now.